What's up?
Welcome back to what?
Yeah, welcome back to our Sunday show.
Fair enough.
Okay? They tune in every Sunday. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this Sunday show.
Beautifully said. If you don't know that beautiful man over there, he only has the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
He only does everything.
It's fabulous.
He's only the biggest dick on the world.
Hashtag Nick's a dick.
Mr. Nicholas Davis.
How's it going tonight, ladies and gentlemen?
Of course, I'm Pete, and I'm always wondering about stuff, and I always got the realest and illest fit in the world.
You're not allowed to say that again.
Never again?
Never again.
Only this one time on this show?
That's it. You are not allowed to say that again.
We're not joined by Mr. Jeremy Bird, the biggest Zelda fan in the world, because unlike us, he has plans this 4th of July. We'll be seeing each other tomorrow.
We will
for 4th
be
of
seeing
July
each other tomorrow.
And happy 4th of July for who are watching this as an archive here on YouTube and also on podcast iTunes, where you could always catch us on the little iTunes podcast. If you're a little bit late to the party, go download from Blog Talk Radio. Listen to our beautiful voices. Also, a lot of other good stuff there. Is that water on your...
No, it's not. It's not. I had to put like a protective layer. It's like fake skin, basically.
Fake skin?
Yeah, yeah.
As opposed to real skin.
As opposed to real skin, yeah.
If you didn't know. We are Improv Gaming. We are over on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, you know where we are. If you're on Blog Talk Radio, you can always head over to YouTube. We do a Gamescast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Of course, I do Mondays, Jeremy does Wednesdays, and Nick does Fridays.
I think that works so much better.
What?
Yeah, it goes around the table.
Yeah, but when I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I just go, me, and then you. We also give you Let's Plays when I put them up.
Which is randomly now. It's not even like Twitch Tuesday or...
No. When good stuff are happening, like Street Fighter 5 Story Mode is coming this week. I don't know when. Look for it around Tuesday or Thursday, maybe Wednesday. That's coming up. But we do, like I said, a Gamescast every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's Plays, biggest news in gaming, which you are watching now or archived, which is here on blogtalkradio.com/fillingthevoid and simulcast, because I never say that.
You never say that.
On youtube.com/improvgaming live. You can chat with us in Eat Pizza, which Blackbeard has said on our YouTube comments.
Oh, did he really?
Eat pizza.
Yeah, we should. We didn't actually get pizza today.
No, we didn't.
No.
We're thinking about dinner. If you have any suggestion, Blackbeard, we would love to hear it.
Yeah, please let us know.
You can also call us in at the number. Nick, what is that number?
That number is... That number is not available, actually.
Systems are down. Okay, so go over to YouTube and you can chat with us in the comments.
Huh. I wonder why the number is not available. That's interesting.
Isn't it the 325?
No, that's not the number. That's us. That's us.
This is why I am not the Mr. No.
Yeah, we actually don't have a number. But if you go over to blogtalkradio.com, check out our show. There is a little phone icon on the top. You can always use that to give us a call. And I'm absolutely sure that they've got to have a fucking phone number somewhere.
We'll figure it out.
This is a little ridiculous.
So if that sounds good to you, please head over to YouTube and subscribe to us there. If you have not liked the video, comment. Like we always get, thank you for the Sony press conference craziness video.
My goodness.
Over 1,400 and something. Absolutely insane.
Wow,
we thank everybody.
Absolutely crazy. Thank you guys, and cheers. With my new coffee mug. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers
to 1,400 plus.
It was like 1457 last time I checked. But, so, if you're new to a console near you, it's pretty simple what we do here. We talk about the new releases of the week. Usually Jeremy does it. When Jeremy's not here, Nick does it. I do the biggest news that I feel is fitting to talk about as a big overarch of the week. What I thought was the biggest things to hit. Obviously, I'm going to miss some things, but I feel like I get a nice broad spectrum of what it is.
Nice broad strokes of what's going on in the gaming industry as of recording this. So,
and then we have our own little special topic of the show, which today you better stay for, because it's why you should play inside. When I convinced Nick why you should play inside, I finished it today. And let me tell you guys, stay tuned. You'll know exactly how I feel.
But starting off
with the new releases.
First, kind of an exciting moment. We've
exciting.
got Banner Saga 2 coming out. July 5th. That is
Banner Saga.
Banner Saga 2.
Sounds like a free game for Xbox One.
Oh, look at that. Xbox Gold members get it for free. Check it out. Hear great things about the original.
Mm-hmm.
I hear.
I'm very interested to check it out. Obviously, it's free. It gives that incentive to check it out. So I'm very curious. Obviously, I'm big in Evo training. As you guys know, Evo, less than 2 weeks away. I'm in my zone. Hopefully, by the time. But we played Street Fighter before we started recording, so it was a shit show. I need to practice. But so once that clears out, I'm gonna check out Banner Saga 2. There's some cool games also coming out for the Xbox One and PlayStation Gold, which we'll get into for the big news of the week. So very exciting. But what else is coming out?
We also have Energy Hook coming out on the PS4 from July 5th as well.
Ooh, what is that about, sir?
Energy Hook swings to PS4 July 5th.
Swings? Sounds like a rope?
It sounds like a rope. It sounds like you might be swinging around a lot.
Maybe the sequel to Yarny, Unravel?
No, actually, this was a weird game. No, actually, it looks like a Spider-Man-esque game, right? Energy Hook is the extreme sport of the future. You swing from grapple beam, run on walls, jump and boost with your jetpack, and do flips and poses mid-air, all to earn style points. Chain your tricks to get multiplier for massive scores. So this is a Spider-Man game, essentially, without it being Spider-Man. That's what it looks like.
Sounds exciting.
It does actually look. It actually looks pretty phenomenal. I mean, if you look at it, it kind of looks
from what we see, very cool.
You got the guy swinging from a neon string. He's walking on the walls.
I want it to be like Spider-Man 2.
Well, he was working. The guy that worked on this was actually working on Spider-Man 2 game. He was the technical director on Spider-Man 2 game.
What a convince!
Yeah, a coincidence? Perhaps you mean?
A coincidence? No, yes. The guy who behind Spider-Man 2, which is arguably some of the best web swinging we've seen in a Spider-Man game.
Yes, when you refer to Spider-Man, it's web slinging.
What did I say?
Not swinging. It's web slinging. Anytime else, it's swinging. And you're right to say so. But, sir, when it's Spider-Man, it is slinging. Respect the bread, bro. Respect.
That wasn't even a word. That was a Pete word right there. What's going on next?
Next, we've got Fury coming to PlayStation 4 and PC, bro.
PC, bro.
Woo woo! July 5th.
Sounds like another free game.
That's a little exciting game, right? Is it a free game?
For PlayStation.
For PlayStation.
We'll get into that more.
PlayStation Plus free game. You should check it out. Definitely. What's going on here? I don't understand what's going on. That's weird. I don't know why that happened. All right, fight your way free in our frenzied all-boss fighter and discover what's waiting behind the last gate. Fury is all about the tension of one-on-one fights against deadly adversaries. It's an intense, ultra-responsive game with a unique mix of fast-paced sword fighting and dual-stick shooting. That sounds a little gay. Each of the formidable guardians designed by Afro Samurai creator Takashi Oka. I just instantly fell in love with this, by the way. I love Afro Samurai. I think it's a fucking phenomenal franchise. Has a unique and surprising combat style that requires focus and skill to defeat. The high energy action gets a boost from an explosive soundtrack composed by electro musicians, including Carpenter Brute. That actually sounds absolutely phenomenal. The same guy that designed Afro Samurai is designing the bosses in this game. So, gotta love that, because the bosses are definitely gonna look cool. I hope he had some input into the fighting style of the character, because Afro Samurai's moves, I think, are absolutely phenomenal. I played the game, thought he was done really well there, and I would like to see that incorporated inside of this game. So this is actually, I actually kind of have the chub right now.
Something you'll probably play?
Yeah, something I'll definitely play.
Sounds good.
It's not even a question. You said free?
Yep.
Free sounds good. I like free.
Free's always good.
Lost Sea, PS4, July 5th.
Lost Sea? What could that be about?
Who knows? Somebody's lost at sea. Spoiler alert.
Somebody's lost at sea. Game over.
We've also got Rocket League Collector's Edition.
Ooh.
Retail for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, bro. Whoop whoop. PC.
Woo woo.
July 5th.
Very cool. About this time last year, if you remember, Rocket League was free on PlayStation.
Yes.
So this seems
that's where it gets its big boost from.
Mm-hmm. So it's got a nice little collector's edition type thing. Very cool. Definitely support them. Great game. If you haven't picked it up, you definitely have to pick it up. Has a basketball mode now. So instead of just trying to shoot into the goal, now you're trying to shoot the basketball up and try to tip it into the basketball hoop. A whole bunch of fun. Definitely one of those games you want to Twitch. Just like check out our Twitches. Look how that worked. Right on the YouTubes.
That was terrible. That was terrible. You're very excited about that. You're very excited about that coincidence.
Very excited. What's coming up next?
Next, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13. PlayStation 4 and PC, bro.
Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13.
July 5th.
Why is there three? Oh my goodness. A heroic drama of gathering of legends. With these concepts. Nope, that is not what we want.
Okay, anyway. Next, for the PC fans, we've got The Room 2 for PC, bro, July 5th. The Room, I don't know if you know this, is... You definitely don't, Pete.
No, I don't. Tell me about it.
The Room is actually a puzzle game that was developed back in, I believe, 2004, 2005, around that time. Now we're finally getting a sequel to it, it seems. And The Room 2, it's kind of like a point and click in a way, but I thought it was a lot more entertaining than a point and click, personally. So, The Room 2, PC, coming out.
Following the release of The Room on PC in 2014.
That doesn't sound right.
We're proud to announce The Room 2 is coming to PC on July 5th, 2016.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, that's what
I'm thinking of something else
completely. The Room continues the time-spanning journey of its predecessors while significantly expanding its unique puzzle gameplay.
How can I read from all the way over there and you can't even read from right in front of your face?
Follows the trails of the cryptic letters from the what the fuck? Enigmatic scientist known as the As into a compelling world of challenging mystery and technical exploration.
Wow.
I'll be better in the 2 o'clock.
I hope you're better than that when you're reading the news.
I hope so too. God help us all if not.
Oh, we've also got Castle Storm, Rift, and Gear VR, July 7th.
Ooh.
Another VR title finally coming outside.
Sounds good.
And where you got to play this game on the Xbox One, we're getting Inside on PC.
Inside for the PC.
So we'll have much more details. Pete's gonna go through everything about that game.
No spoilers, don't worry.
You sure?
No spoiler.
Okay.
No, this is something that, like, similar to a Gone Home or Firewatch, you have to experience for yourself.
Like Limbo. Limbo, you had to experience for yourself.
Absolutely.
And everything was a lot of inferences and subtext in Limbo. Is it the same in this one?
You'll have to find out in topic of the show. Coming out in about probably 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah, if we could ever get to it. The Lion Song, Episode 1, Silence, coming out for PC, bro.
What's that about?
Shut up, Pete. Nurse Love Addiction for PC, bro. July 7th.
That the Lion Song, the first thing that comes up is Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a game that's safe for kids or safe for work. Nurse Love Addiction.
Not at all.
And then we've got Triziel Remix. PC, July 7th. Carmageddon Max Damage, Xbox One, PS4, July 8th. And last but not least, Hawken, Xbox One and PS4, July 8th.
Sounds good.
Sounds pretty interesting. So it's definitely an interesting week, right? We've got Energy Hook, which looks good. We've got the Banner Saga 2, looks good. We've got Fury, looks good. We've got...
Well, talking about those two games.
Which two games? The three that I just mentioned?
The Fury and the Banner Saga 2. Why not we mosey on over to the biggest news in gaming of the week and start by saying a batch of new free games of gold titles are now available for Xbox Live Gold members. The released Xbox One games, the Banner Saga 2 is for free. Very cool. It was just free right away. Came out. It was supposed to come out mid July, but came out a little bit early. Is free. Very cool. We also have.
Can we
What?
A lot of times we get delays on games. Can we give it up to the real MVPs right now who come out with games early and give them out for free? All right, real MVPs right there. All right.
So it will remain for free from July 1st to the 31st. And remember, the crew is still available till July 15th.
Nice.
And then Tumblestone is available July 16th to August 15th.
July 16th to August 15th.
So you still can get the crew. You still got about 12 days if you're watching this live to get it. So definitely check it out. It's free. Why not?
Nah, don't check out crew.
Banner Saga.
Don't waste your time with the crew.
Now for 360, we have Rainbow Six Vegas 2.
Ooh.
Normally $20, but from July 1st to the 15th, it is free.
Nice.
And it's backwards compatible. So if you have an Xbox 360...
Is it coming out for free on the Xbox One?
Yeah, if you
Xbox
have it on
360?
the 360, it's backwards compatible. So if you can get
so
it...
you can play it on the Xbox One.
Yep.
Oh.
So don't tell anybody. And Tron Evolution, normally $15, coming out July 16th to the 31st.
Okay.
Nobody cares about Tron.
Who cares about Tron?
But you know what people do care about?
No, I don't. Tell me, Pete, please.
PlayStation.
PlayStation. That's where it's at.
That's where people come to play. And especially for us, our newly Vitas. Finished Tearaway. Absolutely fantastic. Pick it up if you have not. But if you played a Vita, you know to pick up Tearaway. Made from Media Molecule. Great guys behind Little Big Planet. And you can see it. And it's just absolutely fantastic. I know you're very early.
Screaming. That game, like all the design elements of that game just scream Little Big Planet. But it's different. It's not the same kind of game. Like nothing about it plays the same. But the design elements are just like, wow, this is such Little Big Planet in a different way.
PlayStation 4 owners, PlayStation 3 owners, and PlayStation Vita owners have no luck because Sony has announced the PlayStation...
Please, do something about this.
May I try again?
Yes, you may. Look, I don't know if you know what this engraving says, but...
Okay, here we go. Just kidding. Sony has announced the PlayStation Plus lineup for July 2016. Much better.
Okay.
PlayStation 4 owners will be getting Fury, like we mentioned in the new releases, and sounds fantastic, so you can pick that up for free. And also Saints Row Get Out of Hell.
Oh, okay.
We also have Fat Princess and Call of Juarez for free for PlayStation 3.
Call of Juarez? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And PlayStation Vita owners can be able to pick up Prince of Persia Revelations, which I'm quite curious on.
Yeah.
I want to see what that's all about. And Osaka Tainted Bloodline. I'm not Japanese.
Way off. Or Ashika.
It is pretty close.
Or Ashika. Way off.
It's free during the month. Plus, as an extra bonus, the Paragon Starter Pack will be free in July.
Awesome.
The game made by Epic.
Yeah.
MOBA. Very cool. So, July's 2016 PlayStation Plus games will be available in the PlayStation Store come Tuesday, July 5th. Remember, you still have a couple days to get NBA 2K16 for PlayStation 4. Also Gone Home, which you have to play if you have not. Fantastic 2-hour game. Come on, do yourself a favor. And of course, there's God of War, Chains of Olympus, that was for Vita. So some good things to definitely just check in, grab. A lot of good stuff coming out. This is very exciting. This is probably my most exciting news. I was going to do topic of the show about this, and then I played Inside, and that went to shit. So after a lot of rumors and leaks, 2K has officially announced BioShock the Collection. Nothing? You're not a BioShock fan?
I'm not a collection fan. You know this already.
Well, you might want to look into this because this remaster includes BioShock 1, BioShock 2, and BioShock Infinite. It has also been announced via GameSpot that all the games will run in 1080p and is up to 60 frames per second across PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, bro.
Whoop whoop.
Additionally, PC players will be able to get the collection free if you will already own Bioshock 1, 2, and or Minerva's Den Bioshock 2's downloadable content on Steam. You can get a free upgrade to these remastered versions of Bioshock or Bioshock 2.
Only on the PC or
only on PC?
Oh, only on PC. You'll be able to get it for free.
All right. As announced previously, Bioshock and Bioshock 2 are being remastered for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, while Infinite is only getting a remastered version for consoles. The console for PC does not include Infinite. So, that's why I feel PC's getting those free remakes and blah, 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 blah.
Okay. That makes sense.
So, how much will it cost? $60. Not surprising.
For the entire thing altogether?
Yep.
All
well,
right.
We'll get into it, don't worry. And it will launch in North America September 13th. Australia, on September 15th. That's more England than...
Yeah.
Going down under. And internationally on September 16th. Oi! There you go.
Terrible. You're terrible at your accents.
I know.
Say.
I'm bad today.
You gotta work on that.
So, September 13th. Very smart, I feel. Because I feel like collections always get overlooked. Look at the Uncharted collection, kind of went underneath because it came in the middle of November when all these big games like Call of Duty and such are coming out.
How about nobody gives a shit?
Some people do. This is one remaster I will definitely get to pick up.
It's already a beautiful game. There's no reason to remaster it this early.
Even if the Bioshock collection includes all 3 games and all its DLC released for them. Additionally, it will include director's commentary called Imagining Bioshock with director Ken Levine and lead artist John Robertson. So, Bioshock will come with the Museum of Orphans concept DLC, Challenge Room DLC, and director's commentary.
The same exact word again? Really?
Imagining Bioshock. Bioshock 2 does not include its multiplayer mode, so a little sad about that. But it does come with one of the best DLCs of all time, Minerva's Den. It also comes with the Protector Trials for DLC. And of course, Bioshock Infinite comes with Clash of Clans.
It's only a famous game.
Only. It's alright, it's no Bioshock the original. Clash in the Clouds DLC, Burial Sea Episode 1 and 2, and Columbia's Finest Pack DLC. So all that in the collectors. So a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah.
A lot of bang for your buck.
There's a lot of bang.
If it was just the games,
yeah,
fine.
it'd be a little.
But it's coming. Minerva's Den, it's fantastic. The Burial at
So
Sea.
this is all Xbox One, PlayStation 4. It's not going PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. All right.
All current gen.
You know what? I'd pick it up. But the only reason I pick it up is because I never fully got through 2 and Infinite. So I would like to play through those. But for $60, I get 3. I get the added Bioshock.
Yep.
Yeah. And I get all the downloadable content. So I would actually pick it up. But again, if I had played through 2 fully and played through Infinite, I would see no need for it. But you already know where I stand on this.
Yes, of course.
You guys already know where I stand on this. I'm not a big fan of collector's editions or...
It actually, let me just say the box art looks amazing because it has the lighthouse, which is from Infinite, and it looks up and it has the city of Columbia from Bioshock Infinite. That's and below the lighthouse you see Rapture.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool to see that little thing. Very cool.
It's nice. Very nice.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild needs to sell 2 million units in order to become profitable, according to Nintendo.
Okay. Why do they always release this information? Hey guys, please buy 2 million of them, please. We need 2 million buyers.
The figures were revealed during a shareholders meeting in Japan.
Oi!
I know that's not Japan, I just wanted to see oi. Which is live blogged by Twitter user NStyle and translated by Cheese Mister. During it, the Mario creator discussed what it will take to recover its development costs. I could see it selling 2 million copies.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
That's probably why they didn't just release it as an NX title by itself. Because they needed to recoup those 2 million.
Mm-hmm.
If they had released it, then people would have to spend, close to $700 to play a game.
Looking to pre-order a PlayStation VR?
No.
Well, good news. As Sony announced today that there will be a summer wave of devices available for pre-order at a GameStop starting on June 30th at 7 a.m. Pacific time and 10 a.m. Eastern time. Supplies limited. Sony says that in their PlayStation blog post. Additionally, this will be the last time Sony opens pre-orders. If you miss out, you'll have to wait for the product to be available nationwide at launch.
Okay.
But what happened? Within minutes, PlayStation VR pre-orders sold out.
Of course they did.
It becoming available at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Sony, they will be no longer available. Basically, within minutes, things sold out.
Yeah, of course.
Not surprising.
Of course.
Not surprising.
Why wouldn't it? You already know this. Sony has been smart about their action plan for VR, I think, personally. Especially when you've got 50 launch titles that look original. They look like actual decent launch titles.
According to the Node analyst, Sony could launch a more powerful PS4 Neo, along with a slimmed-down PS4, before or during the Tokyo Game Show in September.
We just had this conversation, right? We just had this conversation.
Why
didn't
information comes from the Wall Street Journal.
Why did PlayStation announce a slim version?
The Wall Street Journal has announced it. Sony declines to comment on the Wall Street Journal on this new system and when they might launch. This is not surprising. They said that Sony did say that the release will come for the Neo before the end of the year, but there was no here of a thinner or slimmer version of the PS4, so no announcements on that. Background music is coming to your Xbox One on August 2nd.
Nice.
So, not too far away.
No, not too far away.
Very cool. And in addition with the Windows 10 anniversary update, the language region independence, which means you could choose any language regardless of where you were. So those were the two big things from E3. Remember how they said background music, and if you want to be in Japanese and you live in America, now you can. So that's cool. Yeah. Coming out very shortly. Sony Executive Vice President Andrew House reported the news today at Sony's, saying that they continue to growth of the PlayStation Plus PS subscribers. Now, what I mean by this is, and do I have the news here? No, I do not. Basically, what was announced is there are 40 billion PlayStation 4s.
Okay.
In households.
Okay.
20 million people have PlayStation Plus accounts.
So there's
about half have the PlayStation Plus accounts.
Wait. How many consoles are there? 40 million?
In the households, what Andrew House was saying.
Because you said billion.
I meant million.
Okay.
Billion. 40
There's
million.
not even that many people on the planet.
There could be. 40 million PlayStation 4s, and there are 20 million
PlayStation Plus accounts.
Yeah. Okay. Surprising. I thought there would be a little bit more.
Nah, that sounds about right.
But also you got to think it goes between PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and VR, of course.
Yes.
I think you'll like this next news. Super Nintendo classic role-playing game Super Mario RPG, The Legend of the Seven Stars, is hitting the U.S. Wii U Virtual Console on June 30th. So it's out now.
Awesome.
Nintendo website has revealed. Super Mario RPG will cost you $7.99 and will be released on June 30th for off-TV play. First released in 1996, featured Mario and friends journeying around the Mushroom Kingdom to claim the 7-star and repair Star Road. The title later appeared on the Wii Virtual Console in 2008, but now we have it for the Wii U. So if you have a Wii U and you're interested, because I never played this game, I might pick it up. Did you ever play the 7-star?
No.
Have any interest in it?
No.
Good talk.
I'm not the Nintendo fanboy. I can't comment on it. I don't even like Nintendo that much. I just don't want to see them perish, but I don't like them all that much.
Time.
What about it?
What about time?
Yeah, what about time?
I love how you're...
What about time?
Mario's been here for a long time. And so is our next game, Halo. And after extending the Halo 2 beta to June 22nd, Microsoft has revealed a handful of stats.
The Halo what beta?
The Halo 2. Halo Wars 2 beta.
Oh, Halo War. Okay, let's be a little more specific next time because there is an actual Halo 2.
I'm very excited. These are great stats. They exceed expectations.
Okay, so what
In
are
a
we
press
Please.
May I read?
Yes,
you
you
son of a bitch.
I don't know. Can you?
Not today. In the press release, the company revealed that over 1 million matches of the real-time strategy sequel were played, ranking into 1.2 million hours of overall game time, and all the feedback received and data pulled from the beta will play a critical role in the development of Halo Wars 2.
Nice.
A lot of people played that game. A lot of people loved it.
Nice.
Return to Arkham, that Batman game will not be ready for its July 29th release date.
Why not?
Via a short statement on the official forums, the publisher acknowledged the game needs additional time and will delay the Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City remastered box set indefinitely.
Oh, ouch, that hurts. That hurts.
So, after review, start with a quote from Steve Grayson, no relation to Dick Grayson.
That's kind of weird.
After reviewing our progress on the project, the team at WB Games have decided to delay the release of Batman Return to Arkham to give the team additional time to deliver a polished Batman Arkham game experience, said company representative Steve Grayson, no relation to Dick Grayson. We do not have a release date yet, and we will be sure to communicate that once we are sure the game will be ready. We know this is disappointing news, but we feel the extra time will allow the team to create the best gaming experience for our fans.
Sweet.
After a number of leaks, this is still the same story.
Okay.
After a number of leaks beginning in March, the Arkham Return to Arkham Remastered Collection was announced in May. The box set also feature improved graphic as well as updated models, environment lighting, effects and shader, blah, 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 blah. Arkham City, their DLC, all their Game of the Year bonuses. This is what I feel about this game.
What do you feel about this game?
I feel they were not ready. I feel like it didn't look good from what I saw of it. It looked like they were going to have a Arkham Knight PC problem where it didn't run. And I feel like they're taking the drawing back. I can see them saying, you know what, we're also going to include Arkham Origins.
Okay.
Or include Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
It's really from the backlash from them saying, where's Arkham Origins? Where's Arkham Knight? I think they might also be coming back a little bit and saying, you know, we fucked up. Here's a whole bunch of stuff. Similar to, if you remember when Halo Collection came out and there was all those problems with the online.
Yes.
And Microsoft announced in 343 said, you know, if you played this game in the first couple months, as a gift to you, we're giving you Halo 3 ODST for free.
Okay, yeah.
So I feel like it's going to be an incentive saying, since you guys waited so long, we are going to be also remastering Arkham Origins, you know, or something like that. That's what I hope. Will it happen? Probably not.
I don't think so. I think this is a new. Well, not really a new, right? It's an upscale. That's all it is, right? That's just this is the remastered Arkham, right? Like the Arkham Revisited is supposed to be the remastered set.
The only one I want to play is Asylum.
Yeah.
That's the only one I really have.
Pretty good game.
Asylum was great. I can't wait to see it updated.
It was a pretty good game. I think that they're running into some technical difficulties in utilizing the systems that we have today. We see it a lot with the previous gen to this gen upgrades. You know, Last of Us didn't have that problem because they were being worked on side by side in a lot of ways, and Naughty Dog wanted to practice working on the PlayStation 4 platform, so they kind of like set themselves up for a cushion just in case. But I think a lot of other developers are seeing kind of the money that's coming from these remasters and, you know, kind of thinking along the same mindset that I have. Like, oh, it shouldn't be that hard of work. But then you get into it and all of a sudden there's networking issues. There's what's the word I'm looking for? There's module control issues and stuff like that. So everything kind of becomes... they kind of speak a different language, and you got to fine tune it so that then they speak the same exact language. Fireworks are already starting now. Nobody's shooting anybody. We are recording this the day before 4th of July, so of course the fireworks will be going off during this. We can't control that. There is no sound barrier here. So everything that goes on outside for the next half an hour, I'm pretty sure you'll hear.
Yeah. So, last bit of news. WWE.
Yeah, there it goes.
2K17 will be released on October 11th, and Brock Lesnar will be the cover star of the game. My career from Brock Lesnar, of course. My career has been defined by dominating every opportunity presented to me, says Lesnar. I'm excited for my newest opportunity representing the WWE 2K17 as a franchise ambassador and honored to serve as the WWE 2K17 cover superstar.
Nice.
Remember, you can also pre-order and get Brock Lesnar, Goldberg as a playable character.
Awesome.
And that's it for the news.
Wow.
So, before we get into topic of the show.
Yeah, let's ask our viewers to go over to patreon.com, support us there so that then we can buy Pete some reading lessons. we know he desperately needs it. Check us out. It's patreon.com/ImprovGaming. Please.
Before we get into the topic of the show, we have an email.
We have an email.
From ShyGirl007.
I'm kind of afraid.
You should be afraid. Hey guys at Improv Gaming, with all these indie releases coming out, i.e., The Witness, Firewatch, and recently Inside, do you feel that indie games are going to be soon more Game of the Years than AAA titles? Thank you guys for everything you do.
Wow, she types exactly the same way you read.
It's astonishing, isn't it? I just read very terribly. So what do you think? Do we think that AAA indie titles will become Game of the Year? If you remember, really, Walking Dead started this whole trend. Gone Home, all these big Journey.
What do you mean by Game of the Year? Like Game of the Year editions that will get
released? Like people's Game of the Years.
No.
You don't think they'll?
No.
Because if you look at Journey was I'm not a fan of Journey, but that won numerous Game of the Year awards. Gone Home's won a whole number of ones.
But they're still also qualified. They're not ever qualified as, oh, this is definitely Game of the Year. This is gonna be Game of the Year in the indie division. Like that's like saying that, fucking.
So you feel like a AAA game has to be the overall game?
No, I don't feel like it has to be. I just feel like the dynamic in the industry right now is trying to shift it towards that. But these aren't really indie titles anymore. Yeah, Walking Dead was. Yeah, Wolf Among Us was, but when you're seeing the players that are backing these indie developers, they're not really indie titles anymore. You got EA backing indie developers, Ubisoft taking a big role in backing indie developers, and really backing them up, not just saying that they're gonna back them up. So all of a sudden, all those games, the moment I see EA flash on my fucking screen, it's not an indie title anymore. And that's just the way I feel about it. The moment I see Ubisoft's flash on my screen, or the Unity engine flash on my screen, I'm like, that's not an indie title anymore. So to me, that's kind of the way I feel about it. Is like, I don't know if you're indie anymore, because to me, indie is like a guy, and it goes back to like filmography, right? A guy takes his camera, goes out, fucking shoots a bunch of shit, and then starts editing it on his home computer, and then releases it to the Sundance Music Festival or whatever. That's indie. That's independent of any influence from anybody. But when these big players start to get in, we're making an indie-esque game, it's not really indie. It's like The Bourne Identity. Hey, that wasn't an indie movie, but it was shot like an indie movie back before people were shooting movies like indie movies to give you the feeling. But The Bourne Identity originally was shot like an indie movie. But it's not. It's a multi-million-dollar franchise movie. And it was intended to be that way. Because of the books, they had sequels already planned out. So it feels a lot like The Bourne Identity. Not saying that The Bourne Identity is not a good movie. I like The Bourne Identity. I like the sequels also. But the entire time I was watching, I was like, this kind of feels like an indie movie, but it's not. It's a franchise builder, and it was always intended to be a franchise builder. So that's how I think big names or big companies are getting behind the indies, trying to push them and get them out there so that then they can hit another franchise like fucking strike gold, which they do. They do that from time to time. I mean, what are your thoughts on it? Are indies going to be the new Game of the Years? I know you love your indies.
I do.
You really do.
And
I love them too. Don't get me wrong. I think indies are doing better jobs than most games do.
I definitely think that they have a place. I think if I'll take a 3 to 4 hour experience over a 40-hour experience any day. If you can immerse me for those 4 hours and make me play a game that I haven't experienced in a while.
This is very weird, looking right directly at your face. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. It's kind of making me want to blush.
Always. But no. But without further ado, thank you.
No, continue your thought, please.
No,
that was it? Just like if you can really
indie games are going to take over. I'm telling you right now, indie games are going to take over.
So then what's going to happen with that AAA titles then, if indie games take over?
They're going to have to deliver. I could see this year, honestly, being The Witness for Game of the Year talks. Witness, Inside, like a Call of Duty. I could see, God willing, The Last Guardian, Gears of War, like stuff like that. But saying, Gears of War was great. We enjoyed our time. But you know what? The immersion, the gameplay, everything was so fine-tuned and Inside.
So if you had to rate AAAs versus indie on a scale of 1 to 10, which one would you hold to a higher esteem? Would you hold the indies to a higher esteem than you would?
No, I would hold AAA more.
So then why would you say that indies are going to take over the Game of the Year and
I'm just saying that I would not be surprised if they would be Game of the Year in the coming years where, you have these big budget titles like Halo, and I'm just using an example.
Yeah.
Uncharted, Halo, Gears of War, all these things, and then something comes in like Inside or The Witness, which are exclusive for PlayStation and Xbox, each respecting game. And them saying, you know what, this experience was worth it. No Man's Sky is an indie game, and it's going to be in talks of Game of the Year if, God willing, it's a good game.
Yeah, hopefully it is.
So, thank you, ShyGirl007, for your question. As always, you can email us questions or comments at improvgamers@gmail.com. Now, Nick.
Let's go to the topic at hand, sir. My mind is an open vessel. Convince me.
Why you should play Inside.
Inside my mind.
No worries, there will be no spoilers. I may not do a spoil cast. I don't know. I'm debating with it because really it is limbo based, so there is no dialogue. It's all interpretation.
Okay.
But let me just start off why you should play Inside. My game of the year right now.
Oh wow.
Surprise?
What a surprise.
No, well you knew beforehand. I was looking at.
It's interesting that you would talk about Game of the Year stuff right before bringing up Inside.
Happens. Thanks, Shy Girl.
Yeah, that's Shy Girl. What a coincidence Thank you, Shy Girl 007.
Anyway.
Funny story. Sorry. I'm sorry. Funny story. I'm at work, right? So I have this little password that I have to get into my
Mine's I Love Mom.
Oh yeah, no. But I have a username, right? And it's NDEJ006. So they go, I guess they couldn't give you the 7 because you're too short. I was losing it.
That's great. Mine's just my first name and last name.
Yeah, no, not mine. Mine
you're a pain in the ass.
Yeah, mine's really a pain in the ass.
Okay, so Inside. Now, for the fans, and I did it in the Let's Play, which you could check out over on youtube.com/improvgaming. Unless you're here, then you already know. First 10 minutes I played, and I was loving it. Even in the Let's Play, I'm like, this is a game that I'm going to just fall in love with. And then I said, after this, I'm going to stop because I have to train for Evo. God knows I need it. I'm going to be done. And I started playing more. And the fireworks started going on. Nick, I'm telling you, and I tell everybody here, the game is absolutely fantastic. 2D puzzler, but it's something where I love a puzzle game that doesn't make me stumped and be like, I need to look this up, or I need to, it's just
enough curiosity.
It's just enough where I'm like, okay, I know I have to do something with that box there.
Yeah.
What do I have to do with that box? How can I get that box to there? You know? Yeah. How can, and I'll do within the first 10 minutes, you see a thing. How can I get, this box to be blown over here so I can get up to this ledge? Oh, maybe I could send the chicks in. Like I said, it's the first 10 minutes of the game, so you'll understand. But it's like discovering, going back and forth, and the game.
Now this game is in color now.
Little bit.
Okay.
It's still mostly, black, gray, and white.
Okay.
But there are some cool colors. The boy has, I would want to say, a light red shirt, orange shirt, kind of, but a colored shirt. But then there's colors. The nice thing about it, and just not spoil, I'm going to be very cautious, I apologize. There are people.
Other people.
There are other people that you're running away from.
Spiders?
No spiders.
No spiders. Okay.
Spoilers.
No
There's
spoilers.
a spoiler. Only spoiled. But there are people, and in the beginning of the game, so you don't have to worry, they're trying to find you, and when they find you, they kill you. So you're wondering, what is this mysterious thing going on. You want to go in more. And honestly, I thought I had the game figured out, and then fuck you. No, it's completely different. And the ending, without spoiling it, is one of the most.
Is it sadder or happier than Limbo? The ending. Because Limbo's a pretty sad ending.
Yes. I would say play the game. No. I don't want to give it away because I want people to have an open mind.
Which ending did you like better? How's that?
Inside.
Inside? Okay.
Hands down.
Okay.
Inside.
All right.
Leading up to the ending, inside all the way.
Okay.
Because like with Limbo, when it finished, I was like,
Wait, what?
Wait,
Yeah.
It's over?
Yeah.
Inside, you know it's done, and then you're like,
okay.
Then you just it pans out, and you it's fantastic. But let me tell you something more, because we don't have much time left.
14 minutes we've got.
We got time.
Yeah.
Right? I want to get as much as I can. Gameplay, superb gameplay.
So it's a platform puzzler, right?
Yes.
Kind of like Limbo.
Limbo, yeah.
Okay.
But like, for example, you're going over this fence, and just how you go over the fence, it's just so smooth. I've never, and I know this sounds weird, but I've never gone over a fence so smooth and just been like, damn, that was such a smooth transition.
I don't know. When Assassin's Creed did it right, it did do it right.
You haven't played Inside.
When Assassin's Creed did it right, you could go over a fence very smoothly. But it was broken most of the time, so many people might not have witnessed that.
But game is the atmosphere, very, very, and just very in your face. The lighting, the design, like you could like. The thing is, you will die a couple of times and go, okay, what do you have to do? Now, the cool thing is instead of Limbo, you can swim in this game, which is cool. There's a sequence with a little submarine thing, which is awesome. Like this, the best way I could put this game is it's Limbo turned up by like 10.
Okay.
Because it's everything found on Limbo, but escalated to 1,000 degrees more. Like just how he jumps and how he can climb on things and how he can grab things and just I kept going to the part where they can't do anything better, and then they do something better. There's a scene, and if you don't want to hear, this might be spoilerish. Not too bad, you can hear it because you have to. But this might be a little bit spoilerish, so I'm gonna pat my head quick.
He'll pat his head back when
they know. They know this. There's a thing where you control these like people, but it's cool because if you fall, the people will catch you and they'll all fall. Like something will happen. Okay. If you need to reach something higher, they'll push you up.
Okay.
It's just to experience it, and like if you need help like lifting a door, they come and lift up a door. Just all around, like that's just one part of so many different exciting parts.
This sounds like it's not as lonely as Limbo was.
No,
because Limbo was very like solemn and lonely, and you kind of had to experience this on your own. On your own, I guess with the added color, they kind of brought more of the people.
Yep.
Other.
You see, there's a cool thing early on in the game where you have to follow in line with these people, and if you don't do exactly what they do, you die.
Okay.
So it's like if they jump, you gotta be ready to jump at the same time. If you don't jump at the same time, you're done. So it's like, okay, I'm walking, and jump. Very time based. Like just very like the mechanics and everything, the gameplay aspect, just everything as a whole. Like I said, it's something to experience, guys. It truly is. I can't stop gushing about this game. This game, I knew I was gonna love. It's from Playdead.
Yeah. And
they made Limbo. And it just, I feel like it adds color. It adds more with the people in it and everything. And seeing.
Are you excited to see what they have in store for us next?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love these developers.
Yeah.
I think they're absolutely fantastic.
They seem to be doing a good job.
They're very dark. All their games are very dark, but
yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
the name is Playdead.
Yeah. They have, like, okay, I'll give you a better example. Limbo had those spots where you would have to hang from a rope or something.
Yes.
Or swing. These rope physics and Inside 1,000 times better.
Yeah?
You can go up.
Oh, that's awesome.
You feel so much
That's
more.
That's one thing I didn't like about Limbo, was that rope dynamic.
But it feels so much, and it's not something, Inside does it where it does it enough, but it's not overkill.
Okay.
Like you think like Limbo, have to bring a box here.
Yeah.
No, it's not always you have to bring a box in inside. Oh no, you have to do this way. Oh, you have to use this mechanic, you know?
All right.
It's just all this
sounds like something I'm actually going to check out.
I'm telling you, I think you'll enjoy it. Did you enjoy Limbo?
Yeah, I did. I loved Limbo.
I said, when I patted my head before, like that was a whole little section. And I was like, oh, that was perfect. Do I want a little bit more? Yes, but I don't want to be overkill. And then later in the game, you get a little bit more, and you're just like, fucking
beautiful,
perfect.
Beautiful.
And then they leave, and I'm like, okay, I'm on to the next thing. Nothing, not too repetitious. I mean, I can't. I'm gushing about this game so much.
Yeah, you seem to really like it. And when Pete's excited about a game, it's a good title because you were very excited about Unraveled. But you came and you told us the truth about it. So
I did enjoy, like I said, I did enjoy Unraveled, but yes, it had its flaws. Yeah. I cannot find a fucking flaw with this game. There is no flaw.
Try that sentence again.
There is no flaw with this game. This is a masterpiece.
Okay. Well, Limbo was a masterpiece for its time also. It was very well done. It was very well choreographed. Everything about it was put together very well. The movement, so I was excited for what Play Dead's next installment would be after hearing about Inside and looking at it for the first time over at E3, or during E3. So I'm very excited for this title, and I do want to play it because I think Play Dead knows the art of storytelling, because somebody can communicate a very good story if they can get you very emotionally invested in characters who don't say a word. Mm-hmm. So that's just...
It's more, this game is all about the mystery.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, who is this boy? Like I said, my original thought was, oh, this is what it is. I fucking know it. And then to find out what it is, and I'm just like,
all right.
Okay, I did not see that coming. Like,
all right.
It's something where it takes a lot for me to fucking, like I said, I wasn't going to play this game. I was going to take my time. But this game, I looked at the time yesterday. I was like, this game, I'm still playing this game. It was, if not my game of the year. I mean, I played Ratchet & Clank. I gave that a 10 in my score rubric. I gave Ratchet & Clank a 10. I enjoyed Life is Strange. Yeah, it came out last year, but I played it this year. The disc form came out this year, but enjoyed Life is Strange. Gave that a 10. Gave a bunch of 10s, but looking back at it, I was like I enjoyed this 1,000 times more than Uncharted 4. Don't hate me. Don't yell at me at the comments. But I feel like this just hit everything. You go in, you play a night. It's something like Gone Home. It's something like a Firewatch. You have a night to kill. You want to play a game. You look into that. I'm telling you right now, when this comes to PlayStation, and it hopefully comes to Vita, I'm buying it again. Gotcha. I want to experience it on the Vita. It's $19.99, only on Xbox One. It's going to PC. Play it on your Xbox One. I feel like it was made for the Xbox One.
Oh, it could be just as good on the Vita, on the PC.
Play it on the Xbox One. But I can't stop questioning. Do you have any other questions? I want to... Why you should play this? A fantastic
game. Did they play around with the colors in kind of like a way that I would expect? Like, did the colors of the game kind of exemplify
different things?
Yeah, kind of like
big moments had a little bit more color
than stuff anything. Like that. Like big moments.
Yeah.
Like because this is their first. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this seems like their first dabble with color after Limbo. Mm-hmm. So seeing that experience of Limbo being very two-tone and very fucking powerful storytelling, to see them come back with something and it's with color and it's subtle. Like, I want to imagine that Play Dead did something beautiful with the color in terms of...
Absolutely.
Yeah?
And it's nice, I didn't touch on this. Limbo, very flat. You just stayed in one consistent, you know, you would go like that. Inside, you're up, you're down, you're going all the way. You jump up to the sky, you go all the way down to, like, the bottom of the bottom. Like, it's very, like, there was a moment where, you know, I was at the end of my rope and I was like, all right, well, I have to jump. And there was this small little hole, and I was like, you know what, here goes nothing. You jump in, you hit that water, and it's just seamless, and you're like, oh. Like, so,
did it have the same kind of format, like level format, like you would just seamlessly go from level to level like you did on Limbo? Okay.
Yes. Like I last night when I stopped playing, I got to a certain part, which I think is not the most frustrating, but it's the hardest part I had in the game. I'm curious to see if you have a hard time with it. But I stopped it there and I said, let me see where it picks up. Because, like, you don't see check marks, you don't see anything. The main screen is resume, play limbo, play inside. That's it. And then he comes out of the tree and you start.
Okay.
And that's the beginning of the game.
That's how limbo kind of
But,
works.
like, it's not even chat, it's just resume, options, and that's it. Like, settings. Like, no, it's very bare bone.
Okay.
But,
they're very good about that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that stuff is very powerful
it just
to me.
brings you in so much more. And like I said, I played it right away. Load times very fast. Everything just absolutely fantastic. I cannot stop recommending this game to you, Nick. I hope you enjoy it. $19.99.
I gotta play it.
It took me, I think, three hours and change maybe in total.
Okay.
Like I said, many people may think it's a steep price, but for the experience that I received.
Well, I'm so sorry. Being that Limbo kind of is its pedigree, like $20 for another Limbo game that's 10 times better. Yeah. It's not a steep price because the experience you're gonna get is gonna be much more valuable than any other game that you can play.
Absolutely.
And I think that Limbo got us thinking very, very hard about what makes a great game great. And I think that Inside, if it is what you're saying it is going to make us think very hard again about what it takes to make a great game, because I think AAA developers don't know what it takes to make a great game. I think that they're just throwing a lot of bells and whistles out there, and there's a lot of experience that's kind of being diluted by that.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, you can give me your AAA, your first party, but this by far stood, and I can't wait. Like I enjoyed the hell out of Tearaway. I gave it a 9.5 on my scale. I enjoyed the hell out of Tearaway. I knew playing when I went up to the best camera girl in the business. I went up to her right after I played a little bit of Inside, and I said, "This is gonna be my game of the year." I said the only thing I can see squashing it would be like a South Park or something that.
Fraction
or like Dishonored, something I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this I was so excited for and delivering everything. So, we have just a couple minutes left. Let me know in the comments if you have played Inside, if you're planning on playing Inside, or anything. You always can email us at improvgamers@gmail.com if you don't want to spoil it in the comments. I may do a spoiler cast video or like a live stream, have a nice little conversation with some people, see what you guys all thought of Inside as well, have a nice little deep conversation. I definitely hope you check it out, Nick.
Yeah.
It is absolutely fantastic. And make sure you check out everything coming to Improv Gaming, which is next week is all about what is next?
Next week,
Sony, Nintendo,
and Microsoft.
What is the future for the big three consoles? So make sure you check that out. Always every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So subscribe if you have not. Like the video, comment. Also remember, Let's Plays of the first 10 minutes of Inside is out. Also, the story mode of Street Fighter V is coming out. Whole bunch of great stuff. Remember, to a console near you every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, over on blogtalkradio.com/feelingthevoidrn.
And simulcast on youtube.com/improvgaming.
Where you can chat with us, and then, I don't know why you can't call today, but next time you can call.
We'll see if we can work that out. See what's going on.
Remember also, if you can't catch the show when it's live or on YouTube, remember, you can always go over to iTunes. Go over to that little podcast.
Check out
all the Blog Talk Radio.
Filling the Void Radio Network.
And all our stuff is there, all our past weeks. And it's cool because...
all of our Sunday shows are there.
All of our Sunday. And yeah, we have the new releases, we have the biggest news, but we also have topics. So if you want to experience the own little topic, you could always do that. Why you should play Inside, perfect example. And nothing better than hearing our voices when you're all on the car way to home or the car way to work.
I hate you so much.
I know. we gotta figure out pizza. I mean dinner. Fucking Blackbeard wants us to eat pizza.
Yeah, Blackbeard didn't tell us anything else other than eat pizza.
So what kind of pizza? We'll decide.
Yeah, we'll decide.
But for everything in Improv Gaming, you know where to keep it.
And as always, I'm sorry.
Oh no, after you.
I don't realize. He's Peter Anderson. I'm Nick DeJesus. And as always,
thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
game on.
Yeah, what he said.
I hate you.